Hey guys, we're working on a 2005 xg350. First, what you'll want to do is loosen your tensioner pulley nut right there, counterclockwise. Once you get that loose, then you'll loosen this bolt down here. They're both 14 millimeter. Get your belt loose. Then you'll break your bolt off there, and there's one on the bottom too. Also need to take your radiator off. There's two mounting brackets here on that side. Disconnect here.
Muy plano.
Plano.
Yeah.
Grande or poquito?
I got the el antifreeze. You?
I don't know. Alright guys, so in the directions it says you need to replace the radiator, remove it. But what we did was we took this, it also says to take this off as well, but we were able to get to the bolts. I'll show you where the bolts are on the radiator in a minute. So we took this bracket off and we just gently pushed this back. Make sure not to do any damage on the radiator. Someone before us must have brushed up against it, but make sure all your fins are good. But we didn't have to remove any of that down there, because then you'll have to replace all your radiator fluid. So we just disconnected this, your bracket, and we disconnected this bracket as well. Move this over a bit. Just watch your AC line not to damage anything. This was also damaged, I guess over time. So we'll be cleaning that and probably replacing it. So just make sure everything's in good order. Because once you put it in there, get into it again, you'll have to do all this over. Make sure everything's clean. You can see here's one of the mounting brackets. And I'll video him putting it in, so you can see. So this bracket goes next to the female hookup, and you might need a washer in there. Sometimes you have to put a washer in between, but you know, it should be fine, unless you're buying yeah, it looks like we'll need one. Let's see how it goes without one. Hey, look. It's destructivo. So you can see where that goes in there. There's two bolts. put the bolts in place before you set it up against the engine mount. You tengo torque? Something out. Torque in Spanish is nut.
What?
Aquí. No.
No, Lily.
It was raining earlier, so we had to stop till the rain quit on us. You tengo?
Yeah.
Okay, he found it. You dropped the nut. ¿Tornillo o torque? ¿Dónde? Alright, he'll go ahead and button this up, and then also if it's difficult or different, I'll show you what else to hook up on the alternator. It'll be a long video if I video everything, so we'll cut it now and I'll start videoing again once we get to the next step. Alright guys, so for this explained, loosen this and then loosen this bolt here. This bolt locks into place with this, keeps it tight. So he's putting the belt back on the alternator.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So I have to go ahead and tighten this until this is tensioned, and then I tighten this one to lock it in place. So I'll go ahead and do that since I need two hands. So that's how it's explained.